Hands up! Whoa!
Pinby Samus, Pinby Samus, Pinby Samus.
Hands up! Whoa!
I can't believe that I've endured you for this long, Hexy. You're my favorite stinky butt.
I have a dream. What's up, chat?
Hands up! Whoa!
Jorkin.
You're drunk at 1? Oh my goodness. Wait, isn't Christmas in 2 days? Why are you guys saying 1 day? No, it's in 2 days.
Win. Remember this moment.
Oh shit, thank you. I'll read all these subs when we start. It's in 2 days. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
Hands up! Whoa!
Even if it was EU, it would still be 2 days. Maybe if you're like in where, like Australia or New Zealand or some shit, maybe it's 1 day. Because you guys are like ahead a whole day. Does the rest of the world even celebrate Christmas? I definitely feel like that's like a Western thing. Yeah, I mean, at this rate, it's not even a religious thing anymore. People just celebrate Christmas to celebrate Christmas. Let's start this shit.
Doom shot motherfucker.
Bald L. Bald Wesker Main. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna die first.
Like a shot.
Ready, gonna tell you,
Now get my money, but it's simple.
No! What? What a fucking phenomenal game! I love it! It's so fucking fun! Yippee! Hello everyone, good day, how are you doing? We're having a fantastic one! Good day, good day, good day. We were talking about Christmas before I started up the stream. Figure might as well just start this shit. Anyways, what's good, y'all? Merry holidays. I was being dead ass when I said that, by the way. I thought that, isn't Christmas like a Western thing? I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. Probably just stupid. Maybe the whole world just celebrates it at this point. It's not, it lost its meaning. It's just celebrate fat guy and eat lots of food and give gifts. Yo, Chicken, thank you for the 20 months. Jazz, thank you for the 28 months. I can't believe I've endured you for this
Hands
long.
up.
You're my favorite stinky butt. Oh, thank you, Jazz. Scromo, thank you for the 4 months. And we got Hello Yoshi, 5 gifted subs. You know what that means. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. And for some reason, Valorant is gifting subs. If you give subs, I'm not really quite sure what that is
Hands
about.
up.
But sure. Hey, free gifteds, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's about. I guess maybe a marketing thing. I guess. I'm not sure. Is that going to bring people to play Valorant? Hey, whatever. I'll take a free gifted. Yo, Panda, thank you for the 6 months. And Ghost Johnny, thank you for the 30 months. Yep, time to boot up Valorant. They're gifting subs. Anyways, yeah. Saudi Arabian stuff don't celebrate it. Other countries do. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It is Christian, but it's lost a lot of meaning. Yeah, okay. That's maybe why I'm confusing it. I guess I mean, to be honest, like every single holiday, well, let me rephrase that. Every single like mainstream holiday has lost the picture completely. It's just become like celebrate this day because it's fun. Like that's literally it now. It's like Halloween. It's not about, who gives a shit about all that? It's just about the creepy and giving out candy, you know. And like it's all given up. Like at this point, Christmas is the same shit. Like people that aren't even religious and this, that, the other celebrate it. So yeah, I mean, might as well have some fun with it, I guess. Mostly about selling shit. Yeah, I agree. I mean, some people rely their whole business on holiday sales. So yeah, makes sense. It's actually how some businesses stay afloat. They'll like don't do very well through the entire year, and then the last like few months around Christmas, that's where all their money comes from. I don't know. I don't celebrate shit. I like celebrating just because it's more fun than just having a regular boring day, I guess. But yeah, if you do celebrate, it's 2 days away, although I guess some people are living in the future. Some were saying it's 1 day away. I guess if you lived
Hands
like
up.
in the other side of the world, you're like a full day ahead. So maybe for you guys, it's like 1 day away or something like that. Am I eating turkey for Christmas? No, I'm just going to stream Christmas. I used to get Chinese food like all the time for Christmas, but I don't know if I'll get Chinese food this year. That was kind of like a tradition I've had for like quite a while, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Because like that's like the only places that stay open for Christmas. The Chinese places, they're always open. It's actually so sick. Yo, Corgi, thank you for the 50 months. Appreciate it. Come by my house, prime rib. I'm not a big red meat eater, believe it or not. If you got some chicken, though, I'm down. The only real red meat I eat is burgers every once in a while. And then I guess maybe a steak, like maybe once a year, if even that. I don't really eat very much red meat. I mean, I was vegetarian for like, what, 7+ years, something like that. And I was vegan for a month. It didn't go well. So yes, I do. I'm not longer a vegetarian, but I still like kind of have the habit of not eating a lot of red meat. The main reason I decided to stop being vegetarian is fucking chicken, bro. Why does chicken have to taste so goddamn good? I could be a vegetarian again. I could easily do it, but man, chicken's like the hardest thing to give up. Yeah, that's the hardest thing to give up. It's like the one thing that like is a kryptonite. And don't get me wrong, there's like a lot of faux chicken stuff you can get, like Morningstar and all that. That's honestly kind of better than regular chicken half the time. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do any restaurant stuff, they're not going to have that type of shit. Yeah. My full vegan story? Do you guys really want to be bored by my whole vegan story? I mean, I'm down to share if you guys give a shit, but like, we got other stuff we got to talk about. There really isn't too much to it. I just decided to be vegan for a month, and it didn't go very well. But I could talk about it if you guys give a shit. I'm okay with it. You know, a lot of people know I was vegetarian for a very long time. That's pretty out there. Although maybe over the years people have kind of forgotten that. I don't talk about it a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead. All right, fine. Fuck it, I guess. So I was vegetarian for like years and years and years, mostly because I didn't like animal cruelty and stuff. And I just kind of figured I would just stop eating meat and stuff like that just for that purpose. You know, I used to watch like a lot of the videos of like what they would do to animals and stuff, and it really bothered me a lot. So I decided to be vegetarian. And I didn't really I was never like one of those vegetarians that like pushed it on other people. I just wanted to be veg myself just because like I figured I could and I wanted to try. And then I actually kind of preferred it over regular eating meat and stuff like that. So I just stuck with it for years and years. Well, as things progressed, it was like people would always give me shit. Well, you're still fucking eating dairy and this, that, the other. It's like, oh my God. It's not like, yes, okay. Like I started it because of the animal cruelty and stuff like that, but it's not like I'm like gonna change the world by doing it. It's just a me thing more than anything. But people used to give me a lot of shit for it, saying you need to be vegan if you really care. It's like the stupidest thing ever. Do you guys not want me to tell it? I literally said I wouldn't say it, and then multiple people said tell the story. What do you want from me? Make up your fucking mind. I don't really care to share it. It's not that cool of a story, but I'm down to talk about it if people give a fuck. Like, holy, man. Anyway, so yeah, I was vegetarian for years and years and years. Probably around the 6-year mark or something, I decided, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try to be vegetarian. So, vegetarian. No, vegan, sorry. I decided I was going to be vegan, and my goal was do it for 1 month and see how we handle being vegan for 1 month, because being vegetarian is very easy. Being vegan is very fucking hard. It's really difficult because like everything has like animal products in it. It's really difficult. You'd be surprised. Even just like candy has like animal products in it, like horse hooves and shit like that. That's like gelatin. So anyways, I decided I'm going to be vegan for a bit, and everything was going good for a while. You know, I was probably under eating around this time just because I was kind of struggling to find certain things that I enjoyed eating as a vegan. Because even some of like the faux chicken stuff I couldn't eat because it had like other animal products in it. So even though it was vegetarian, it wasn't vegan. So I had to cut out those even as well, which were some of my like staples. So anyways, I was vegan for a while. I ended up getting sick while being vegan. And because I basically was being vegan really badly and I like wasn't doing it properly, I wasn't taking multivitamins, all that type of shit, which I should have been to kind of make up those differences, I got really sick. I got really sick, like very sick. And I was like projectile vomiting like crazy. I literally was like in the bathroom. And I was just dry heaving over and over and over, and it was hurting so bad to dry heave that what I was doing is I was chugging water to throw up the water because it hurt less than dry heaving because there was nothing in my stomach. So after about 2 days of doing that, basically, those 2 days, all I did was sleep on the floor in the bathroom, wake up, throw up. I would try to go lay in the bed, couldn't lay in the bed, immediately back and laying on the ground in the bathroom. So it was about 2 days of that. And then I was like, this isn't getting better. We went to the emergency room because I was doing really bad. They immediately hooked me up to IVs, all this kind of stuff. They're saying I'm heavily dehydrated, I'm malnourished, a bunch of different shit. And yeah, it was just miserable as fuck. They ended up taking care of me, gave me some meds, this, that, the other. And I recovered. I can't really remember much after that because I know they had like hooked me up and were giving me like morphine and other shit with like IV to give me fluids and whatnot. So I was kind of on cloud nine. But yeah, so when I got out of the hospital, I decided, well, maybe being vegan is not good. And it's not that being vegan is bad. Being vegan is actually great. It's just I was doing it very badly. I was doing it like the typical guy way that doesn't look up anything. It's just like, I could do that. And I just like read the shit that I needed to avoid, and then I just kind of went with it. So yeah, I did it piss poor, really bad. And then I ended up just going back to being vegetarian for maybe another 2 years after that or something like that. And then eventually it was the goddamn chicken nuggets. They brought me right back, bro. I forget exactly how it happened, but I remember I was with someone and I just really wanted a chicken nugget. Goddamn chicken nugget. I might have been high. I honestly can't fully remember, but I do know it was a chicken nugget that made me want to stop being vegetarian. So yeah, I had the chicken nugget, and then I just said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just like, if I'm gonna eat less meat, great. Like I'll do that. And I still kind of do that. I do not eat like a ton of meat, to be fair. It's usually chicken if I am eating meat at all. But I just don't claim being vegetarian or anything like that because then there's no stress. It's like if I don't eat chicken or meat, then it's like, who gives a shit? And if I do eat it every once in a while, no one's going to fucking freak out because I labeled myself as vegetarian. So that's kind of where I've been ever since then. I basically don't eat a ton of meat, but, I still eat it regularly enough, I guess. So that's pretty much the story of me being vegan. Didn't go very well at all. Yeah, it went very, very bad. Very, very bad. I think if you do it healthy, it would be like really good, but yeah. What was this question? Hold on. Well, I wanted to see what this question was. Hexy, can you ask Gemini if vegans can swallow? Does it count? I really have to know. That's the question you ask? Out of all the things you can ask about being vegan, that's the question you asked? Yeah, you'd be allowed to. They just don't eat animal products, bro. Human products, I guess, would be fine, right? That's the yeah, you would be allowed to 100%. You 100%. You're just not supposed to do animal
Nobody
stuff.
gives a fuck.
Okay, you guys asked for me to tell this shit, and I even said I didn't care to tell it, and you still said tell it. Thomas! Tier 3, 40, or sorry, 51 months. Are vegans allowed to eat ass though? Oh yeah, 100%, because that's not like actually consuming anything. Eating ass is just basically licking ass. Yeah.
I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Just shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Do I ask Gem? I feel like asking Gemini would be such a bad idea. Because then that's going to be in my Gemini history. Fuck it, I'll ask. God damn it. Dude, my Gemini history is so fucking scuffed. It is the worst history. Like, if Google looks at my history on Gemini, they're just going to be so discouraged. They're going to be like, we need to take this shit down. These are the dumbest things I've ever heard. Hey, Gemini, I got a question for you, okay? So, we were having this talk about being vegan, right? And you know how vegans can't eat, any animal products. But we thought that what if they swallow semen? Does that count as still being vegan?
That's an interesting question, and it raises a good point about the complexities of defining a vegan diet. While it's true that vegans avoid all animal products, the definition gets a little trickier when you start talking about things like semen. Some vegans might consider it an animal product, while others might not. It really depends on the individual's personal beliefs and how strictly they follow a vegan lifestyle.
Okay, yeah, because I viewed it as it's not, like, you still be vegan, basically.
Yeah, I can see your point there.
Well, there you go, guys. Asking the hard-hitting questions. There it is. So I guess it depends on how you view it. It could be determined as vegan, or it could be determined as not vegan. More so on your beliefs and how you're doing your take on veganism, I guess. What a non-answer. Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of to be expected, right? Some people are going to view it as like no any sort of living being product, which if that's the case, then yes, semen would not be allowed. But the thing that makes me believe the semen thing and about consuming semen, assuming you like care about being vegan, is if you're going by that definition that you're not allowed to swallow semen because it's like, an animal product in a weird way or a roundabout way, then wouldn't that mean that you're not allowed to come? And the only reason why I say that is because if you're coming as a vegan, you're essentially killing the semen, aka babies. So wouldn't that just be arguably just as bad? So basically you would have to be celibate, also practice abstinence completely, and not swallow semen if you're going by that definition. But if you're allowed to come, then, I mean, in theory, you would be allowed to swallow semen, correct? Why are we having this conversation? How do you guys bait me? You guys are gaslighting me. How do you bait me into these conversations, bro? What are we doing with our lives? Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Zamira, thank you for the 5 months. Toasty, thank you for the 32 months. Appreciate it. Hey, I mean, I don't really get like grossed out by that type of stuff. I think it's fun to talk about it personally. Because there are questions that you don't think about. And to be honest, if I said this shit in everyday life, I would get shunned into oblivion. But when it's on the internet, I can say it and like no one cares. So it's kind of cool. Or maybe actually people like are like, wow, that's kind of interesting, Or maybe people just hate it and instantly X out the stream. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know. Leave it to chat to bring up anything, any topic, instantly talk about dicks. Instantly. You guys cease to amaze me. Anything I talk about. I could talk about fucking Christmas and Santa Claus, and you'd be like, oh yeah? Do you think Santa Claus has a big dick? I guarantee it. Like, that's it. So, like, I don't even know. I can't even talk about tattoos without someone saying, you tattooing your dick? You tattooing your dick? Yo, you tattooing your dick? No, I'm not tattooing my dick, bro. I did not choose the bring up dicks every 5 seconds life. No, I didn't. Trust me, we can be a little perverted here. I don't mind that at all. But, you know, what the hell, bro? Relax. Relax, okay? Oh, my God. I have not shown my chest piece yet. I mean, I could maybe... It's not like it's not fully done. I don't. It actually looks terrible because it's healing right now. It actually still hurts so fucking bad, bro. Here, maybe I could do this actually. Hold on. So still work in progress, but that's kind of where we're at right now. That's what we covered up. I think I'm actually going to have him cover up or change these designs to kind of tie them into the chest piece. And probably come up on my neck a little bit in the next session. And then in March, we're going to start the back piece.
Look at those itty-bitty nipples.
Yeah. So that is the plan. Yeah, that's where we were when we started. So I finally covered this shit up. Yeah, we lost quite a lot of weight. I'm still a little lumpy, but, you know, that's because I don't really work out. But I definitely lost a shit ton of weight. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. I feel comfortable, like, taking off my shirt nowadays. I didn't feel comfortable taking off my shirt a few years ago. So, yeah, pretty solid progress. Maybe when it's fully healed, I'll take another picture because in that picture there, I'm very swollen. My chest looks kind of fat, like, because it's so swollen from getting tattooed for like 6 or 7 hours. It was like, I think it was like it was like 7 hours that day. So yeah, it's, pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. I am going to tattoo my stomach. Yeah. So, stomach's gonna come in the future, right?
That's a pretty dope chest.
Oh, thank
piece.
you.
Have you thought about tattooing your wiener?
Jesus Christ. Guys, we'll consider tattooing the dick when the rest of my body's tattooed. I still have to finish my right leg. I want to finish stomach, back piece, back of neck. And then that's where I can kind of decide if I care to do like butt cheeks and dick and stuff like that. I don't think I really want to though, but it might look kind of weird being fully tattooed and then it's just my butt and dick is like not tattooed. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not really stressing it too much. Face tattoo. I don't really want to do any face tattoos, at least right now. I have stuff that comes up on the side here a little bit. But that's about the extent of what I'm doing on the face. More than likely. But yeah, so a lot of you guys know, and I'm sorry to just keep talking about me. This is not what I had intended to talk about when I started the stream today. But I'm doing laser hair removal. So I'm doing 2 more sessions on the back. and back and neck, and then I'm gonna start the back piece. So that's where the back piece is gonna be started because I finally like feel that hair removal has worked on my back.
Good job.
And
You got the sexy V you were talking about.
nah,
Have you thought about
is it
tattooing your
I don't have
wiener?
the V. I don't have the V. I definitely can get like a nice tight stomach in the morning, you know? I think everyone has that like tight stomach in the morning, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if you want to take some sexy pics, you do it right in the morning before you start eating food and shit. That's when you fucking feeling yourself. But yeah, no. So jumping back to the hair removal, I've been doing laser hair removal on like a lot of my body, my butt, my balls, my dick, private area, bikini, stomach, back and neck. So I want to finish the laser on my stomach before I start tattooing the stomach. And I'm also doing laser around my nipples, which is why we haven't tattooed over the nipples. I might tattoo over my nipples in the future, though. Unfortunately, I can't do laser hair removal on my chest because I've had a tattoo there for
My wife
years.
left me and took the kids.
But
I don't think I'll make it through Christmas.
I'm not.
Have you thought about tattooing your wiener?
Can we stop talking about tattooing wieners? Jesus Christ, guys. There's more to tattooing than just wiener tattoos. Yeah, I would have loved to have laser hair removal on my arms. I'm really hoping the technology just comes out that you can do laser hair removal on tattoos in the future. Because I want to laser my entire arms, my armpits, my legs. I want to just laser everything, to be honest, other than my beard and hair on my head. Just laser everything.
Good job.
That pic was about to make me act up sweat.
God, you guys are being the freaking video wasn't even that sexy, bro. I literally am fried AF, got tattooed for 7 hours. My chest is hella swollen. Like, I look like shit. Come on now. That's after getting blasted for 7 hours with a tattoo gun. Oh, man. Yo, Jay, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate that. And Kimber, thank you very much for the 11 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, blasted for, yeah, it was probably about 7 hours that day, I think we did. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so I'm finishing up the laser, which is why I'm not tattooing my stomach yet, because I'm actually doing laser on my stomach and my privates, and then I'm finishing the laser on my back in probably by February, I think. So that's come March, we're starting the back piece. And originally I showed you guys that back piece that I was going to do with Jesse, but I think I'm actually just going to stay with my current artist, Yorick, because I want to kind of tie all this shit together, I think. And then we're going to do like some cool ass monster on the back. So I think like I'm just going to stay with him and just tie like my sleeves into my neck, cover some of this a little bit, and then do the back. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Wait, you linked someone linked their back piece. Hold up, let me scroll up. Where was this? I don't see it. Wait, who linked the back piece? Oh my god, people are chatting like crazy. Oh, Drix, here it is. Oh shit, is this your back piece, Drix? Dang. Dang, big back. That's a sick back piece, bro. Do you regret going onto the butt? I'm like still debating if I want to go onto the butt or not. I haven't really fully decided yet. I low-key think I might just stay above, but I don't know. I feel like it looks better going onto the butt, to be honest. Yeah. No regret. I didn't want the butt at first. I let the artist do the thing. Oh, okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. So you have like an Ani mask. That's pretty cool. That's actually kind of what like the one artist I was looking at was going to do for me, but I'm not going to go to her anymore. This is the back piece she was going to do for me. Kind of almost similar in a lot of ways. But you see why I'm like deciding not to go with it? It's because it kind of looks, it would be a badass design, but I feel like it doesn't like go with all the other stuff I'm doing. So I'm just going to stay with my current artist and we're going to design something. But yeah, I am really excited. How many sessions did that take? You don't need to tell me hours. I'm mostly curious on sessions because I think it's going to be probably like 4 or 5 sessions to finish back. More than likely, something like that. It looks good for 5 years and looks like shit. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Guess I'm subbing back, baby.
See, he's super smart. He's super smart by doing it in black and gray because black and gray, when it fades, looks so good. Honestly, black work looks even better when it fades, in my opinion. I love faded black work. If he colored all this and this was hella colored, then it could maybe look bad after, yeah, you know, you're going on like 6, 7, 8 years, right? That color will start to fade and blend a bit. But when you do heavy black work like this, the black will start to fade, yes, but it honestly just looks even more sick. I think at least. Like even on my chest here, you see how it's like really dark, but there's like these spots where, here, I could pull it back up. Let me, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So like you see where it's like heavy dark? We did these like heavy dark areas right here to kind of cover up the owl tattoo, which is this right here. And when this fades, it's going to look really fucking sick, bro. I like want it to fade. So you're going to be able to see these very subtle designs that are almost like not really seen to the eye as we keep going. So yeah. Wait till you hit 35. I got a news flash for you, buddy. I'm already hit that. I dox myself? I didn't dox myself. You guys all know my name. I say my name all the time. I've also said my tattoo artist that I go to multiple times as well, so it's not like I'm doxing myself there either. Yeah, I've been, that was actually a super emotional piece for me to do, this last tattoo that we did. I didn't cry, but I almost cried. I like had to hold it back a bit. I think it was so emotional to me because that was kind of like the final step of my past, I guess. It's time for the future. That was my last tattoo that I had from years and years ago. I've covered up all my old tattoos. So yeah, it was pretty emotional to me, I guess. It was kind of like, that was kind of like, this is like the end of that chapter, and now we're starting a new chapter. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Hopefully this chapter will be better. We'll see. Anyways, enough about me. You guys want to talk about other stuff? I always feel bad just yapping about myself because I know that's like not necessarily the most fun thing to talk about.
Up.
People keep asking questions, and I'm here to. I'm an open book. I don't mind sharing. Yo, Deja Vu, thank you for the 2 months, and Drix, yo, badass back piece, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Yo, do you have any other tattoos? I noticed your arms are naked, so that's kind of crazy to just jump into a back piece like that. Oh, I didn't also see how many sessions did you say take? I don't know if you said. I was curious how many sessions, because I'm hoping to get it done in like 4 sessions, but I feel like it's going to be more than that. Let's talk about dick tattoos. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a dick tattoo. What I would think I'm going to do is I'm going to do like an elephant face right here on the pubic bone, and then I'll do my dick as the trunk, because that'll be super sexy, don't you think? I think that'll be super sexy. People actually have done that as tattoos. It's That must be the worst thing ever. That must be a surefire way to never get laid ever again. I would never do something like that. Okay, so you do have some stuff on your legs. I got you. And you're going to do your left arm. How many sessions did it take? For your back? I'm curious. I'm nervous about the back, but I'm honestly kind of excited. I've heard mixed things on if it's like super painful versus not super painful. At this point, I've just come to the realization that all tattoos suck. There hasn't been a single time I've gotten tattooed and been like, that wasn't that bad. Well, actually, that's not true. It's if the tattoo's under 2 hours, it's not that bad. It's when you start going way over that, that's where it just sucks no matter what. The chest sucked. The arm sucked. The least painful spots are here and here. Those are the least painful spots I've done. But elbows, painful as fuck. The dips, painful as fuck. The armpit is probably the worst out of all of them by far. It's like almost not even comparable to the other pains. And I did it twice for some stupid fucking reason. If I had known how bad it was going to be doing it, I don't think... I might have not done it, to be honest, if I knew how bad it actually was. Oh, wow. You did 7 sessions. Holy. Okay. Wow. I mean, it is a badass back piece, so it makes sense. I have a Hellraiser one. Okay, let me see. Oh, this isn't a back piece. This is just a half sleeve. Cool, cool, cool. You should have got the box. You opened it. I came. But make sure the I came is like separate so people think you just came your pants. I mean, wait, maybe don't listen to what I'm saying. Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke. Cool piece, bro. Cool piece. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love Ink Master. I love Ink Master so much. Yeah, okay, so if you do small tattoos that are like 2 hours, it's honestly not that bad because by the time it starts to really get bad, you end, right? So that's the thing. Where it gets really bad is like when it's painful and then you still have 4 hours you need to do. All right, well, let's continue this bullshit. Like that's where it's like really shit. And then also when you do a bigger piece, it just hurts more healing wise. But anyways, we should change topics. I know a lot of people don't give a fuck about tattoos and stuff like that. We got some stuff that we're going to do today. We're going to watch some videos, kind of just for funsies. And then we're going to jump into some more scary games, as I got a bunch of new scary games, by the way. I got some stuff that we will save for Christmas, because I am going to be streaming on Christmas. Which is The Dark Gift, and where's the other one? There's another Christmas one that I got too. Lonely Christmas. So we're going to play those on Christmas Day, but we do have a bunch of others. So we got this Adam Lost Memories, which is done by the dev that made Chordosis. So this actually might be fucking sick as hell. Not sure, but I'm a big fan of Chordosis because that game was sick. Debug Deadline. This is actually like a comedy horror, but it looked pretty good. Go Home Annie. This game looks fucking sick as hell. These are all like super new horror games, by the way, like just came out this month. So you probably haven't really heard of them unless there's like another streamer that's like doing a bunch of horror shit. So this is like super new. This one looks really fucking cool.
All alone. Are you not, Annie?
I don't want to watch too much of it because I don't want to spoil it, but it looks really fucking good. So that one looks kind of sick. This one seems kind of fun too. This is called Nabby. You're a cat, and it's like a platformer that is apparently really difficult, but there's horror involved, and it says beginners are not allowed. So that's why I assumed that like I could play this, because obviously God Gamer, you know, I'm not a beginner. I'm a God Gamer. We could easily beat that. Then we got Scourge, another horror game that looks pretty solid, and Trail Cam. And then we still have some of the other, oh, and Water Delivery. So we got a lot of new horrors coming up. Yeah, a lot of new horrors coming up. Can't wait. Can't wait. I have played Phasmophobia. It's pretty fun, to be honest. It's just not something I want to play every single day.
Dainty boots.
I have this. It's right here, bro. We're going to watch it. Yep, it's literally right here. I have it in my tabs. We are going to watch this today, by the way. I know we will usually save unanswered oddities for Spooky Saturday, but because Christmas is coming up on Wednesday, I figure let's have some fun. We'll watch this for Christmas, kind of to celebrate, you know, Christmas. And then we might watch it again during Spooky Saturday for anyone that doesn't catch it today. But yeah, so I want to watch this today just because like it's for Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas is Santa Claus. So that's why I think it could be fun. Yo, Maddie, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I want to see you play it. I've played it a few times on stream, Furris. Actually, I played it like quite a bit. I mean, well, maybe not quite a bit, but like, don't we have like, I think we have like 30 hours in it or some shit. Up. Oh, only 10, 11 hours.
My tattoo artist
Thought I
never
had
takes
more.
photos of, but I have a full colored sleeve, left arm, Broncos logo left ankle, spider on left hip. Right leg is dedicated to games I love. Lady Sylvanas,
Oh,
Ash
nice.
from LOL, Mr. Bubbles and Little Sister. Enjoy seeing your tattoos.
Wait, like Mr. Bubbles? Like the bubble mascot guy for like bubble baths? You got Mr. Bubbles tattooed on you? What the fuck? Is that the Mr. Bubbles you're talking about? Mr. Bubbles. Dude, this is like a fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god, this is actually insanity.
My name is Mr. Bubble, let me show you tubs of fun.
You can be a bubble nose.
With Mr. Bubble.
You can have some bubble toes.
With Mr. Bubble.
Or be a bobblehead.
With Mr. Bubble.
That's what you have?
I make getting clean almost as much fun as
What does this button do? Early happy holidays. Back to being one of the biggest
This is a
non-chatters
really
of all
old
time in your
commercial,
chat
but...
roll.
This is a really old commercial, but they sold this. I don't even know if they still sell this, but they sold this during the 90s and shit like that. Adrian the Wolf, thank you for the 91 months. What does this button do? Early happy holidays, back to being one of the biggest non-chatters of all time. Hey, that's okay, dude. I'm a lurker myself. I totally understand. That's why I don't really call out the lurkers too much. Bring attention to you. Unless you do type in the chat, then I might bring some attention to you. So I just appreciate you lurking, appreciate you vibing, just enjoying the show.
Angel.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess if you want a Mr. Bubbles tattoo, that's cool, I guess. I mean, it's your body. Do whatever you want.
Good job.
Mr. Bubbles from BioShock.
Who's Mr. Bubbles from BioShock? Oh, is he just this is just the main like protagonist guy thing. Isn't his name Big Daddy or something? Yeah, Big Daddy. Oh, okay. I've actually never played BioShock. Is that weird? Maybe I should play BioShock. I've never played it. Yeah, I've never played it. Have you not played it? Dude, do you guys not understand? I don't like playing single player games. Please stop with that. Oh, man. I don't know why that sound gets me like every time. It's so stupid. I told you guys, I am not a big single player person. It's actually been over like the last year that I've kind of started to get into single player games. I have hated single player games most of my gaming life. And the reason why... Is that what he sounds like? And the reason why is because I always just want to shit on noobs, bro. I can't shit on noobs in a single player game. You know what I mean? Like, I shit on the computer? Like, who cares about the computer? I want to shit on noobs. But lately, now that I'm getting older, I don't really have that crazy competitive mindset as much. I mean, I kind of did with like DBD and shit. It still kind of shows. But I'm definitely a lot more of a casual than I used to be.
Like this God gamer.
Okay, yeah, I guess a bunch of them knew who I thought you were talking about. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. If I'm keeping it $1.50, mine was kind of cooler. Mr. Bubbles, the bubble bath guy, kind of cooler than Big Daddy. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to keep it $1.50, okay? Like, Mr. Bubbles is pretty badass. Or what is that other thing? It's like Mr. Bubbles. Oh, I'm thinking of Mr. Bucket. Mr. Bucket, buckets of fun. That's what I was thinking of, Mr. Bucket. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? This is... Yeah, put your balls in my mouth.
Mr. Bucket!
That's right. I'm Mr. Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth I will pop. I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run. I'm
What
Mr.
are they
Bucket.
marketing kids, bro?
The game's Mr. Bucket. The first.
You know what's insane about this? When I was a kid, I didn't even realize that that's like kind of perverted.
Get their balls into Mr. Bucket wins, but look
Put
out!
balls in
the balls
his
will pop
mouth.
out of his mouth.
Oh,
I'm Mr.
balls
Bucket.
popping out.
The balls pop out of
Whoa.
my mouth. I'm Mr. Bucket. A ball is what I'm about. I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run. I'm Mr. Bucket.
How many people do you think tried to put their dick in in the bucket?
Mr. Bucket from Milton Bradley.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I never did it. I never had a Mr. Bucket. I just remember the commercial. Mr. Bucket, balls pop out of my mouth, Mr. Bucket. But seeing the shape of it made me kind of think like, so that definitely looks like people would probably try to stick their dick in there. You know what I mean? Add this. I don't think this is the emote, is it? Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of. I thought it was hair. Okay, we can add it, I guess. Sure. Sure. All right. Well, without further ado, do you guys want to start going through the videos now, and then we can go ahead and boot up some games? You know, I've been kind of debating on like what we do with our stream and stuff like that. Like, I really enjoyed playing Bramble, but we can't find Brambles to play every single day. So I'm kind of just still in this very weird crossroads with my stream of like kind of doing shitty reacts and then playing a bunch of scary games, because that's kind of what I like, and it kind of keeps it on brand with like horror and stuff. But I don't know. What do we do? You know, I would love to stream more Path of Exile 2, but I just don't think Path of Exile 2 long-term would go anywhere. Like, if I stream it every once in a while, sure. But long-term, I don't know.
What's that? Brother. Oh, no.
I do think we're going to play Elden Ring. Should we try to lock in, like, Elden Ring? Genuine question. How long do you think it would take to beat Elden Ring? Maybe I just look it up. Hold up. I'm just gonna look it up. It'll be easier this way. Because you guys are gonna lie to me, so. Okay, so it's 60 hours for Elden Ring. And 25 hours for the DLC. That is crazy long. What the fuck were they doing with this game? Jesus Christ. And that's just the main story. If you want to do extras, 100 hours. And I'm assuming when they say extras, they probably mean like those side bosses and stuff too. Okay, so we're kind of in a weird predicament, okay, right? Because if I do start playing it, Games Done Quick is actually starting the 5th to the 11th. So Games Done Quick is going on that week. Normally, I don't stream during Games Done Quick, but because I've been missing so many days, I'm probably still going to stream some through that week rather than just take the whole week off, just because I've been inconsistent in other places that I kind of don't really want to take off the entire week. For that tradition. I know that's normally the tradition that I do, but I think we're going to skip that. So it kind of comes down to this week here, but then at the end of January, I'm flying to Florida on Wednesday. So I'm going to be in Florida from Wednesday to Monday, I want to say. I'm going back to visit family and stuff like that. So I will be gone during that time as well. So it's like if I did decide to play during this, that would kind of suck because more than likely when I do Elden Ring, I'm probably going to be doing pretty long streams each day. Like 8 to 10 hours more than likely. Maybe even more, depending. So this would probably be a bad week. We could start it here and just go into it next week and just fucking go for it. Because that would give us 3 weeks to beat it. And if I need to slow down a little bit during Games Done Quick, we could. And then finish it up before we go back to Florida. You stalled too much? Nah, you guys got to realize I'm a god gamer, bro. I'm going to just destroy Elden Ring. People are going to literally get bored of watching me play Elden Ring because it's going to be boring. I mean, I'm being honest. Dude, I'm being on. You guys, hey, do you guys remember when I played Dark Souls 3? Do you remember when I played Dark Souls 3? The amount of people that said, oh, wait, what the fuck? He's actually good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, shut up. Do you remember when I played Dark Souls 3?
Good job.
Start playing Elden Ring today. If you do, I promise not to spam any hawk tours. Also, I probably won't watch it cause I hate you, but at least no hawk tours, right? Win-win?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm curious if people are gonna... I think it'll go two ways. Either a lot of people will want to watch me play Elden Ring just because it's fun as fuck to watch someone that you like struggle through a game like Elden Ring, usually. I'm not going to struggle, obviously, so I get to prove you all wrong. Or people are just going to be like, been there, done it, seen it, don't care, and they're not going to want to watch it.
I make you be social,
but
haha.
I do think we have to beat it because I've beaten every single other Dark Souls game. So, you know, we have to play Dark Souls. We have to beat this Dark Souls, right? Like, we have to. It literally has to happen. Hey, dog dad, 61 months. Hey, let me know when I'm coming down to hang out with you, big dog. I'm gonna make you be social. Okay, all right. Yeah, whenever, bro. Whenever. I mean, well, not end of January time. Yeah, not end of January time. But yeah, other than that, I guess maybe not March either, because I'm going to probably try to do 4 sessions of back piece tattoo in March. I think I'm going to do like 2 days back to back and then take a break for like a week or two and then another 2 days back to back. Oh, that is going to fucking suck, bro. God, that is going to just be awful. Anyways, well, we'll think about it. I honestly might start Elden Ring on Sunday. I don't want to make a promise, but I might start it on Sunday. Do a lot of people go out on New Year's? Or do you guys typically stay in? Because if a lot of people go out on New Year's, we might want to wait until after New Year's. Stay in, stay in. Oh, okay. So then maybe we do maybe start it on Sunday. Oh, wow. A lot of you stay in. Yeah, I stay in nowadays too. I used to go out like crazy for New Year's, but honestly, going out for New Year's kind of sucks ass because there's so many police traps out. It is like prime time for getting fucking tickets for drinking and driving, bro. Like, it is prime time for that shit. Like, they have stops and shit sometimes. So I just kind of... Also, I mean, not even the police, just other drunk drivers you have to worry about, you know? So don't drink and drive? Yeah, but then how am I going to get from point A to point B? Like, I can't... I gotta drink and drive. Like, that's how you get around, bro. What are we talking about? Come on now. What do you mean? Dude, I'm a professional gamer, bro. We've had this discussion, guys. No. Listen, guys. Listen. We've had this discussion, okay? Listen. If you are a god gamer, aka good at video games, you can drive drunk. It's just scientifically proven because we know when it comes in with a clutch out situation, we can lock in and we can get that shit done and we won't fail. And I've never been in an accident. So look at me. I've been driving for a long fucking time now, okay? So if you're a god gamer, you lock in, you get it done. Now, if you're a mid gamer or you're not a gamer or you're bad at video games, you definitely don't want to drink and drive because you will get in a crash for sure. Because when it comes into clutch down time, you're going to fail.
Just shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Guys, I'm fucking joking. You shouldn't drink and drive. I don't drink and drive. I mean, I might drink like a drink and then drive, but that one drink is not anything, bro. I'm pretty sure one drink still keeps you under the legal limit too. It's when you start going, I think it's like 1.5, right? It's 1.5 drinks is when you start going over like legal limit. If I'm obviously if you're drinking harder liquor, different, but I usually only drink like seltzers, so yeah. I know it depends on the person, obviously, but the average is like one drink, you're in the clear, and then it's when you start going over one drink, that's when it starts to get sketch. But honestly, I think you could probably do 2 or 3 and still be chilling for most people. But, you know, we don't need to have that discussion because I'm going to get canceled for telling people to drink and drive. Okay, maybe, you know, we're slightly not all there in the head and we're okay with getting in a car accident. You know, it's okay. As long as other people don't die, I'm okay with it. No, I don't drive drunk. If I'm ever like really blasted drunk, I'll get an Uber. I don't drive drunk. But I haven't been like drunk in a long time, to be honest. Yeah. I don't get drunk anymore. I usually have like 1 or 2 drinks and that's about it. Anyways, well, that kind of sounds like what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to stream the rest of the week. I may or may not stream Tuesday, question mark there, because I have to run some errands before it closes on Wednesday, and I have therapy. So I have therapy, I have to run some errands, I have to drop off some shit at the mail. I also have to pick up my meds and just a bunch of boring shit, right? And I need to make sure I do that because I'm like basically out and they're going to be closed on Wednesday. So I probably should be doing that today, but fuck it. We're doing it New Year's Eve. So I may or may not because I also have therapy as well. So I don't know. Question mark on Tuesday, but I am going to stream on Christmas and the rest of the week. And then I think we're going to start Elden Ring on this Sunday. I think we do it. I think it's fucking time, bro. I think it's fucking time. I think Elden Ring on Sunday. We start it. Obviously, we won't beat it on Sunday. It's going to take us a few days. probably like 2 or 3 days in total, but we'll start it on Sunday. Yeah. All right. Yo, Nix, how you doing, baby? Thank you for the 32 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so we are going to, let's save that one real quick. I wanted to watch this just because I thought this might be funny. I have no idea, but this is every Blythe match ever. And I just kind of wanted to see what this is about. It's a little 4-minute video. And I've seen some of this guy's work in the past, and it's pretty funny. So let's see what every Blythe match ever is all about. It's a new video. That's why I wanted to see it.
Who's gonna poke out our eyes this time? How could this be any fun for anybody?
Okay. Okay. I do like this guy because you can tell he plays Dead by Daylight.
I'm pretty sure this.
Some people make Dead by Daylight videos, but they don't really play Dead by Daylight. And it shows. Oh my god.
You kidding me?
Claudette's killing herself on the hook. Okay, that's stupid.
Sorry about that. No. Can we please just talk about this like two rational adults?
Beats, concrete symphony, my groove in the groove. It's the sprint burst walk.
Get the movie
The fact that the Claudette killed herself immediately is so funny.
Hello chat, it's 3GGS. I'm here via time
What's up,
machine
Eggs?
from the year 2031. Some updates. Hexy is still playing Elden Ring. The tutorial would have been done soon. Bad news. Hexy drank a thimble of seltzer and drunkenly plowed his audio as a bus of schoolchildren, which then took out a van of innocent animals.
What the fuck,
Get
bro?
out while you can.
Guys, I'm joking about the drinking and driving, bro. You should not ever drink and drive, obviously. I just feel like it's common sense at this point, but maybe people actually believe the shit I'm saying. Have you guys not realized like 90% of the shit I'm saying is like fake? Unless like we're having like a real serious, like genuine moment, like, like most of the shit I say is not real. For instance, for those that didn't catch it yesterday during the Bramble playthrough, I kept calling the freaking porcupine a freaking hamster. Okay? I did it multiple times and like no one caught on to that. Actually, technically, I think it was a hedgehog, to be fair, but, you know, whatever. It was a hedgehog. Oh. What the fuck? How did Meg break it? Is the Meg just trying to heal? Oh my god.
Stop it. Get some help.
Almost there. Almost there.
They're doing too much Fentbert, dude.
Bye. Great.
Classic Noed.
My mistake. My mistake. Don't do this to me. I'm not a worm.
Oh my god, he's slugging the last person for the 4K. He's
Could use
slugging
some
for the
help over
4K.
Can you go any slower? Thanks. No, 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 please! You are better than this! You can't kill me! I will live forever!
Oh, gotta teabag the... Yeah, gotta teabag the hatch. Oh, I've been there. I've been there before. Been there. But I'm not teabagging at the end, but you know, been there. This is actually really good. You can tell they play the game, which is really funny. Because you definitely see like a lot of these type of like animations and other silly things, that videos that people make, but they don't actually play DBD. They don't understand like a lot of the little nuances. I'm not gonna lie, watching this made me want to play DBD, but I have to avoid it. I think it's kind of like it's kind of like Fent, dude. You know, like yeah, it might be fun, but it's just an addiction and it's a problem. So I think we just avoid this altogether. But it did make me kind of miss DBD. I'm not gonna lie, it did. Yeah, it did. Bro, we can't go back. We can't go back. Do we go back? We can't go back. We can't go back. Can we go back? Maybe we do go back. Do we go back? Nah, we shouldn't go back. Maybe we go back, actually. Wait, I kind of want to play. Not gonna lie. Nah. Because if I start playing, then we won't do Elden Ring. And I want to do Elden Ring. Nah. To be honest, I think what will happen is I'll be very excited to play DBD, and I'll play a few matches, and then within a few matches, I'll be reminded why I hate the game, and I'll probably want to quit, more than likely. That's probably how it would go. But in my head, because I haven't played it recently, I'm like, oh, that kind of sounds fun. Oh, that kind of sounds fun. Yeah, that could be cool. But I think I just really want to play Wraith. If I'm keeping it a buck with you guys, I just want to play some Wraith matches. That's pretty much where I'm at. Like, I just want to queue up some Wraith. All right, well, next in line for videos, this is a brand new episode of Unanswered Oddities. This is episode 8, St. Nicholas. For those that don't know, St. Nicholas is another name for Santa Claus, and I guess this is going to be the aliens' interpretation of what they think Santa Claus is. Normally, we do save these for Spooky Saturday, but because Christmas is just around the corner, I figured it would be fun to watch it today. We might watch it again during Spooky Saturday as well. Possibly, I don't know, but we're going to definitely watch it today. It just came out 4 hours ago, so let's go ahead and check this out. New episode, Unanswered Oddities. Here we go.
Listen up, brother, because I'm about to open your third eye's fourth eye. Time is a construct made up by the big clock industry so they can keep us addicted to their minute munchers, which is exactly why I stopped looking at them. I don't know what day or time it is. I'm pretty sure I haven't slept in 84 hours, and I have never been more certain that I'm absolutely terrified of everything. Wake up!
True. The big clock companies, dude.
On tonight's episode of Unanswered Oddities, Saint Nicholas. This magical red-coated pervert was said to terrorize multiple homes on a single night by breaking in and kissing mummies all across the world. His depraved power was immeasurable.
Okay, I just really needed to get that water down. Oh, bad idea to start drinking when that started. Oh my God. That's a play on they caught Santa Claus or Mommy Kissing Santa Claus song.
all across the world. His depraved power was immeasurable. He would know when you were sleeping. He would know when you're awake. He would loiter in shopping malls with mini smoke breaks. Despite this debauchery, humans actually celebrated St. Nicholas in a magical time of mass delusion called Christmas. There would be songs and decorations and a game called Hide the Liquor from Uncle Ron. At first glance, St. Nicholas and Christmas might seem much like how we celebrate the monolith on Mono Day, or the festivities during hate throwing. But the fabled deviancy of St. Nicholas would have been something else entirely, which might make one wonder, why did the mythical humans encourage this terror? Valley, 3 hours before Deedle. One Glurin claims to have been visited by St. Nicholas.
She's wearing her fancies.
These ain't my fancies.
She got dressed up for y'all.
My fancies sparkle. These ain't sparkling.
Oh, this
Can
is
we get
the
y'all something to
aliens
drink?
area.
Just keep in mind, we don't have anything.
I was the one that saw the perv, and I should tell y'all, I ain't no crazy Glurin. I don't believe in them humans, but I do know what I saw. And he was peeping through our windows. And,
She's skeptic about the humans.
And I must have spooked him something good, because he done somehow got himself up on the roof after that. And you know, I can hear his dainty boots clicking around up there, and I just know he's trying to see me in my fancies and smooch me, and I was scared, but I wasn't about to be smooched or nothing, so I did the only thing I could. I set fire to the house, you know, smoke him off the roof. That's why when y'all came in, there wasn't a front door. But it worked. You know, he scampered away into the night. You know, he just
how do they think of this shit?
away.
It's so
I wasn't home at
dumb.
the time. I was at the bingo.
He's always going to the bingo without me.
Now that ain't true.
He's a bingo sneak.
You never want to go.
You never invite me. I just want to be invited. You know how much I love hearing letters and numbers be called out. You know that.
Saint Nicholas enacted torment in a variety of ways. From what we know, some of it went a little like this. He would saddle enraged deer to a red Chevrolet and make them pull him from home to home so he could put peasants under a tree. It would have been quite the sight. The sight would have been quite. My doctor put me on Monodrex, and I'd never been more involuntarily agreeable.
The tyranny of St. Nicholas would have certainly been sadistic, but that's only if you would have believed in St. Nicholas in the first place.
This whole St. Nicholas it's all psyops. Spell St. Nicholas backwards. It doesn't make any sense. It's all gibberish. Something's going on.
True.
But this guy is real, and he's got lists. I want to see who's on those lists. Release the names on the lists, you coward. Unless I'm on those lists, in which case there's a perfectly good reason for that.
Whether you believe or not, the Walmack twins have still had a surprising revelation after their supposed visit from the mythical St. Nicholas.
I can't fully say what I saw that night, but what I can say is that it got me and my brother talking about our bingo problems, and now we're closer than ever.
From now on, I ain't going to the bingo without her. She's my bingo buddy.
Oh, thanks, Zep.
You're welcome, pet.
Shortly after the incident, authorities apprehended a potential suspect, and we here at Unanswered Oddities were able to obtain an exclusive interview.
Yeah, I'm Chris Crinkle, Mary Chitlins, joined all into all a good joy, but I'm also...
Zerbal Washington, St. Nicholas, a.k.a. and Jesus.
So he's this, I am they, and
oh, yeah,
I
they say
remembered what I'm
he's
supposed to tell y'all. It's we're gonna...
Listen, Glorious, I feel like you are not listening. The monolith lies, you must stand up. I cannot fight this alone. I mean, we can't fight this alone. There are more Glorins here than just me. They are in the bathroom right now, like 100 Glorins in the bathroom. Not just me, the monolith must fall.
And now you'll live forever. Merry Christmas!
Maybe being subjected to the horror of Christmas time actually brought humans closer together to bond in their shared fear of a big perv. If so, I personally think it would be great to share a fear with the ones I love. In this year, despite some hardships, I feel like for the first time I'm actually surrounded by those I care about. Wouldn't you all agree?
I'll agree with anything.
I don't even know what your name is.
Yes, you don't.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I never thought about Santa Claus being a pervert, but he low-key kind of is. He breaks into a bunch of people's houses. He kisses all these wives, you know, like, why is he doing that? And he's bringing toys to children. And all you want is cookies in return? Are you sure that's all you want, buddy? Huh? 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 I'm just saying. And he knows if you're naughty or nice. Like, how does he know that? Is he watching you while you're being naughty? I don't know. Well, there it is. There it is, y'all. Honestly, that was pretty funny. We might watch this again for Spooky Saturday, to TBH. So if you saw it here first, congrats. But I think we'll still watch it for Spooky Saturday as well, just because I love watching these. They're so fun. I'm glad they're continuing to make them, man. I honestly thought they were going to stop it, but they've been pumping them out. So that's awesome to see. Episode 8 already. That's crazy. Cool. Love that. All right. So we probably should just skip this and jump into games, but I'm down to do this if you want. I just saw this and thought it would be fun. This is Shin Lim. He's a winner of America's Got Talent. He's a really good magician, and if you don't know, Penn and Teller's Fool Us, the magicians try to fool Penn and Teller with their magic tricks. I just thought it would be kind of fun to see if Shin Lim can stump Penn and Teller. Let's give it a shot. Okay, if you've never seen this, because I guarantee you a lot of people haven't seen this, but this is a show called Fool Us. So this is Penn and Teller, some super well-known magicians, some of the greats. And they're going to perform a thing. Then they get to ask a few questions to see if they can actually figure out how he did the magic. And if they can, they'll tell him and he'll answer. And if they can't, he stumps them and they like, you can kind of understand him, and they're kind of like fake in a lot of ways. This, I have no idea how to understand. They normally get like a lot of them too. A lot of people usually don't stump them, so that's actually pretty badass. Well, that was cool. Something fun, something different. Wasn't sure how you guys would like that, but I just saw it, and I like Shin Lim from America's Got Talent, so thought it would be fun to see if he could stump Penn and Teller, and it looks like he did. So GG's there. GG easy, I guess some would say. All right, well, now it's time for some scary games. Where do we want to go first as far as the world of scaries? We got a lot of stuff, actually. I bought like a bunch of new ones, too, that we can jump into as well. Low key, I kind of want to do the Go Home Annie one, but I don't know. It might be kind of a longer game. I'm not sure, but I'm good on it. And then again, we're doing Spooky Saturday this Saturday. I am going to be streaming on Christmas, and I think we're going to start Elden Ring on Sunday. So buckle up, man. You're going to get quite a bit of Hexy the next little bit here. I do kind of want to stream a bit, though, before I go on the trip to Florida. So that's kind of the plan. You want to do Adam's Lost Memories? I kind of would be down to do this too. Or we could just kind of pick up some of the games that we had still in our cart that we were manning to play. So I'll just kind of show some of the games that we have, and then we can all kind of decide together where we want to go. So there's Adam Lost Memories. This is the dev that did Chordosis. This is another one of his games. I love Chordosis. It's actually in our top 10 horror games. No idea what this is about. I just saw it was a game by him and wanted to play it. It was linked in the Discord. Thank you, whoever posted that. We got Chaperone. This is probably a short one. Honestly, maybe we just start with this one because I'm pretty sure it's kind of short. There's Debug Deadline. I'm saving Dark Gift for Christmas. We're going to try to save some horror Christmas games for Christmas. So that one's going to be saved for Christmas. Go Home Annie. This is a brand new horror game. It looks fucking sick as hell. No idea what it's about. It just looks sick. Happy Humble Burger Farm. No idea. It was 80% off. Normally a $20 game, and it was linked in the Discord as well. So I was just like, fuck it. That looks good to me. This is another Christmas game. We got Madasker. Not doing mortuary. Nabby is like the really difficult game that says it's not for beginners and it's a scary game. And I believe you play as a cat and your goal is to be a cat and climb through stuff. The Scourge, I believe this is like a Taiwan. Oh, Vietnam, sorry. It's a Vietnam horror game. It looks pretty solid though, to be honest. And then Trail Cam, Sniper Killer, Waffle Cone Willie, Water Delivery, and While We Wait. Yeah, there's a lot of Steam sales going on, so I kind of want to try to play a bunch, or at least buy a bunch. We're not playing Faith. We need like 700 subs. 700 subs. 700 subs and we'll play Faith. 700 subs, we'll play Faith. It's not up to me, guys. I would play it right now, boot it up. I would launch it right now. I would cancel everything I'm doing. But, you know, unfortunately, you guys just don't want to play it. And that's okay. Like, I don't really care to play it that much either. And you guys are voting to not play it either by not subbing. And that's totally great, you know? So let's do, yeah, it's definitely your guys' fault, for sure. It's not my fault. Like, I would love to play it. Don't get mad at me, Soraka. Get mad at chat, okay? All right? I think we just jump into Chaperone real quick first, just kind of like as a baseline game, because we've had this on the list, and I'm pretty sure this game is under an hour, so we might just start with this and then go into some of the others. But I'm also low-key kind of just wanting to start with like Adam or Go Home Annie.